Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Traveling Gun. My name is Thomas. I am a regional flight attendant. Today I begin a 4-day trip. I've been off for the last 12 days. I've got a lot of things done in those 12 days. I also got a lot of rest in those 12 days, and I did do a day trip in those 12 days. Today I just deadheaded to Detroit. I'm in Detroit now, getting ready to do my one flight to Richmond, and then I'm done. Other than that, that is all that I have for you for right now. I do hope you stick around. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys once I get to Richmond. So today was very, very easy. I'm here in Richmond now, just the deadhead and then the one leg to Richmond. Super easy, nothing happened, everybody was cool. It's cold here. Well, it's not really cold. It's more so that the wind is blowing. I'm gonna go get a quick workout in. I haven't lifted weights in like 12 days. So I might be sore tomorrow, but I've done cardio, so I'm good on the cardio end. It's just the actual lifting weights that I haven't done in 12 days. So I know, yeah, more than likely I'm gonna be sore. Tomorrow I do have to get up a little bit early. I have a 5:20 van and sort of a long day, but I'll talk to y'all about that tomorrow, and I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get up in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 2, and I feel pretty good. I slept really well last night. Actually went to bed a little bit earlier, about 10 o'clock, and I got up about 4 o'clock this morning, so I feel pretty refreshed. Yesterday's workout, I'm not sore from that, so that's a good thing. And today I go from Richmond to LaGuardia, LaGuardia to Greensboro, North Carolina, back to LaGuardia, then LaGuardia to Norfolk, and I end up in Norfolk about, I think, 5 or 6 o'clock today. All my turns are like really short turns, so once the cleaners get off, we're finna start boarding again. So, you know, that it's gonna be one of those quick days. Everything's gonna be in a rush, basically, hopefully. And I pray no delays in LaGuardia, you know, because it is LaGuardia, and something always is happening in New York, but hopefully there's no delays. But I'm going downstairs to get something to eat, since they do put out the breakfast for the earlier cruise, and I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Norfolk. Y'all, when I tell you LaGuardia is trash, I hate working out of LaGuardia with a passion. Leaving LaGuardia to go to Greensboro, perfectly fine, normal taxi time. Get to Greensboro, board, get ready to leave out. Tell me why we had to sit on the ground. I mean, granted, I still got paid, but we had to sit on the ground for 45 minutes. Then we get up in the air. We had to hold in a holding pattern around Virginia, for Hopewell, Virginia, for like almost an hour. This basically was, from takeoff to touchdown, was an hour and 12 minutes. Why did we go over our actual block time originally? That was an hour and 40, to where it took us 2 hours and 15 minutes to get from Greensboro, North Carolina to LaGuardia Airport. Granted, it cut my sit down time by a lot, but guess what we had to deal with? Angry passengers who missed their connections. And if you know anything about New Yorkers, sometimes they can sound a little rough, so it sounds like they get an attitude, but they're really not. They're just upset. So we had to deal with a full plane full of passengers asking questions about their connections. One of the reasons why I don't like working out of LaGuardia is because of the delays with the ground stop, without even it being well, not the ground stop, I should say, but us in a holding pattern, or we had to sit and wait for us to take off. Now, Atlanta does have those sometimes if we're close, like a close destination, but it's not for 45 minutes. At best, I've seen 30. At best, I've seen 30. If it's a lot of traffic coming in and out of Atlanta, but it's not going to take us 2 hours to get to Atlanta. But the only good thing that came out of this was it cut my sit time down from an hour and 55 minutes to actually 45 minutes. That's pretty much it. But other than that, and I have something else I do need to tell you, but I'll tell you guys once I get to Norfolk in the hotel. So I've made it finally here to Norfolk without any real sudden delays or anything. Today has been very long. I have an early report in the morning, but today on the flight, as I'm doing service, I get to the exit row and a passenger, he just walks up towards me. He's like, hey, yo, my mans, can I sit right here? Because my man back here, he's sweating. We both big, and he's sweating all over me. I can't be doing that. Can I sit right here? He was saying it loud. He wasn't whispering it to me. And I'm thinking like, oh my God, if this other dude hear this and they start to fight, man, it's going to be a problem. You know, I told him, yeah, you go ahead and sit there. I mean, for me, it's no problem. It's an empty seat. Go ahead and sit there. It wasn't empty at the beginning of the flight because I would have moved them already, but because somebody was sitting there, and then I guess they moved up a row. I don't know, but you know, even though we were delayed coming to LaGuardia, everybody was late. LaGuardia, when we walked out of we was at the blast fence, and as we walked up to the terminal, it was crowds and crowds of people from delayed flights or misconnects or whatever it was. So it wasn't just them, it was a whole bunch of flights because of traffic, basically. So it is what it is, but I am going to attempt to go to the gym. I really don't feel like doing it because I'm like tired. And I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning because we have a 5 o'clock van. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing this morning? It's super early. It's going on 4:40. I have a 5 o'clock van. I fought the urge to go lay back down, like hit the snooze button and lay back down, because I think if I would have hit the snooze button, I would have actually woke up a little bit late. But you know, it is what it is. Today, I'm in and out of LaGuardia and Richmond today. So I go from Norfolk to LaGuardia, LaGuardia to Richmond, Richmond back to LaGuardia, then back to Richmond again, and then I'm done for the day. This morning really has been rough, and I'm gonna show you why. So I've redid my tie like 5 times, and it's still gonna be shorter. You know, it's gonna be one end's gonna be longer than the other. So y'all can't see it. I don't care. So I'm gonna just go ahead and go with it and just tuck it right back into my shirt and go about my day. But so I just, you know, I gave up on it for right now because I'm tired. And yeah, other than that, that's all that I have for you today. I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Richmond, Virginia. So I've finally made it here to Richmond. It seemed like it's been a long day, but it hasn't. It's really been a light day. We haven't had a lot of passengers. I think the most passengers we've had was 30. The least we had was 8 today, but I'm not feeling 100% right now because on the very first flight, I ate some almonds, and I think that's what made me feel kind of nauseous, and I had a real bad headache and everything like that, so I'm not really feeling 100% right now. So what I'm gonna do is lay down for a while and just hopefully it just passes through whatever, and then I'll get up probably and eat something that I brought to see if I'm feeling up to eating, because right now I just feel real nauseous, so I'm gonna go lay down for a while. Tomorrow's go home day, so I'm not worried about sleeping too long, and we only have 2 legs, so I can muster through that. But other than that, everything went smoothly today, with the exception, like I said, I'm just feeling a little nauseous. Everything went smoothly with the flights. Basically, I'm living in Virginia, back and forth out New York to Virginia today. So I'll see you guys in the morning once I get up. Hello, everybody. It's go home day for me, and last night, you know, I went to sleep because I wasn't feeling too well. Woke up, did a live video about my flight to the interview update because I felt a little bit better. That was all I needed, was just to lay down for a little bit. And I woke up feeling better. But today is only 2 legs, and I end the day with a deadhead, which I wish every trip can end with a deadhead. Basically, I just go from Richmond to LaGuardia, LaGuardia to Greenville, South Carolina, and then I have to sit for 2 hours. Hopefully, we get to leave LaGuardia a little bit early. Yeah, right. To try to make the flight that leaves before we land so we can get on that one and we get back to Atlanta a lot faster versus having to sit for 2.5 hours to take a next deadhead out. But other than that, I'm gonna get down to this van. I have about 5 minutes to get down there. I'll see you guys a little bit later on to close out the video. So I'm done before 12. We were able to land 35 minutes prior, and we were able to catch the next flight out that was coming to Atlanta versus having to sit for those 2 hours. So, you know, appreciate it to my captain for trying to fly as fast as possible to get us there so we didn't have to sit for 2 hours, and basically I would have been home at 3. Today's flights were light again. First flight I had 8 passengers. Second flight only had 22, so that's why I made it a lot easier for us to get off as quick as possible. Then when we got to Greensboro, the gate was right there. So, but now I'm off for 3 days, and yeah, and then I start another 4-day in 3 more days. And I'm just gonna continue to prepare for my face-to-face. So, as always, hug on the ones that you love. Tell the ones that you love them. I'm out.